All right, so I am off. I've never done this before. I have not done a version of this since I was a kid. Tonight, I am going camping by myself in the back of my vehicle. I don't know why. I had just an urge to try to do this, and so let's give it a whirl. It's not supposed to be too bad tonight. I do live in New Hampshire. The temp somewhere around 30 degrees. I think I've kind of set myself up pretty good. It's about 4:14. I have about an hour and a half ride. I gotta stop and get gas. So it'll be dark, I think, by the time I get there, but we'll see how it goes. I've watched a bunch of videos. Obviously, that's the best way to learn how to do something. But this should give me a pretty good, I should be pretty safe, I think, the way I'm doing it. And so I guess we'll just kind of see, you know, hopefully I'm not driving back home at 1 o'clock in the morning. I think I should be able to make it the entire night with the way I have everything set up. My good buddy ChatGPT, he said everything should be good the way it's set up as well. So really looking forward to it. Like I said, I have to stop, I have to get gas. I'm going to stop and get some snacks. And then we are just going to go from there. So let's go. All right, here we are, the one good road stop in New Hampshire, the Common Man road stop. Get gas here, fuel up, and we'll get some snacks as well. So let's hop in here. All right, all filled up, got some snacks. Didn't really get a lot of snacks. I did bring something to cook up there. Like one of those freeze-dried meals. I'm hoping it's decent. But I got that before, so I didn't need too much. So what I did get, I got some Sour Bright crawlers, which are always good, some Slim Jims, and I did need to grab a pack of some firewood. And we're on our way. So let's roll. Just got off the highway. I think I'm a few miles away. Busy over here. You would never think there'd be that much traffic going up that time of the night. All right, we are about to get here. I see one fire over there. Let's slow down. I do know I have to pay. And I haven't done this in like I said, I think I've done it once in my life. So let's get over here to the board. Look, this is all ice. It's very slippery out. Free area. We are the free area. Or fee area. Damn, I wish it was free. Alright, so let's go over here. So it says make checks payable to OHR, ORH. $30. Alright, not sure if you can even see me, but just got to the site. Can't see me now. Maybe see me now. Hold on. What we're gonna do is set up the light. Get this sucker set up. Tighten it up. Alright, so here we go. Alright. Got it set up. It is basically a sheet of ice. That's the fire pit. I'm gonna empty that out. And get a fire started. Alright, so fire pit dug out, lights out. There are these starters sticks that I've never used. They're supposed to be full of resin to help start the fire. So let's see if we can get these going. Set you up on a little stand here. Once I get these going, I have that other wood we bought. And you can see, so like I said, it's basically a sheet of ice. Let's see if we can get this stuff going. The old trusty Zippo. Let's see. All right. So, fire is starting. All right. I shut the vehicle down. I'm gonna lock my keys in my pocket here so they don't fall out. That'd be miserable. Set my light over here. There's the camping table over here, which is nice. I should brush off some of that snow, at least on the bench. Let's bring it over here. So if I do that, this is where I can cook. This nice branch. Brush it off. Alright, we got the fire, it's going nice. Starting. Alright, so here we are. I don't really know why I'm doing this, but it's a nice night. Just to be alone for a little bit, I guess. This isn't like a test of manhood or something like that. I'm not trying to prove myself to anybody. I just figured it'd be fun to get out, see what it's like. I haven't gone camping in a real long time. That looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll take a picture of that. But we're here. So it just turned 6. Then I bring a ton of wood. I have a bunch of those little sticks, so I think I can keep the fire going for a little bit. But I probably want to cook sooner than later, before all the wood goes out. Then I can get into the car. I can show my setup at that point. Once I'm ready to be more set up. We'll go from there. So here I am. We're gonna get some good light. Hard to see. But here's the site. Let me back up a little bit. Go turn around. It's a pretty nice little area. Like I said, the highway's over there a little bit. But bench, don't really need much of it. Brush a little off from the stove. Set that down. I will bring a shovel next time if I do this one. The fire's roaring. My seat, leftover firewood. I have my breakfast out there for tomorrow, just a couple days. So, all in all, I'm pretty stoked about my spot. It's my cool new camping light. These things go up so I can have less light in my face if I want, and more. Let's see if I can do this with you on here, pointing up. So that way I have more space, still being lit up if I need it. It's really cool. I'll put the light over there in a little bit once I get dinner or lunch ready. Breakfast. Not breakfast, the stove ready for dinner. So 6:30. Here I am. I don't know if you can see me. It's hard to see. There we go. So I'm having a pretty good time. I'll probably bring my kid with me next time if it's this temperature. I don't think we'd have a fun time, and my wife. So I'm in the White Mountains. There are black bears, but I can't imagine they're going to come over here. I see no trails. I see no signs of them. I'm obviously not a tracker of any sort, but it would be kind of cool to see one. I just don't want to, but oh, Shadow Man. I haven't really made a fire in years like this, and it was pretty easy, surprisingly. It looks good too. I don't really have a poker or anything. There's some other stuff maybe I need to remember to bring next time, but that's pretty cool. Pretty, and it's warm. It's about 30 degrees out, 35 degrees out, and I'm pretty comfortable right now, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's a beautiful fire. The only downside is maybe I should have picked a site a little bit over, because the highway is just back here a little bit, so you hear the cars passing by. So I don't smoke cigars very often, and I realize this is my health and fitness. It's going to be on there. Cut a little bit too much off because I can't see well. But I do enjoy a cigar every once in a while. I thought I had my lighter somewhere. You know, and I realize you're not supposed to always light them with a... But it doesn't really fucking matter that much. Just trying to heat up the tip here. It does smell good. So I've never eaten one of these before, but I've seen a lot of videos, and I'm hoping this one's pretty good. Let's read the directions. Open package at tear notch. Remove and discard oxygen absorber. Carefully add 1/3 cups water. Boil water to the patch. Stir carefully and reseal package. Wait 5 minutes. So I have the water boiling over here in my kettle. So when that goes off, we'll do as the directions say. We'll see how it is. So this is all set. I gotta put that somewhere. Hot water is hot. I'm gonna pour all of it in. This was about 11 ounces, roughly. Alright, so it smells really good. And I have my camping fork here. I'm gonna stir it up. Stir it up. seal it up. Oh man. Having a hard time sealing. Let's go seal. Alright, that's sealed. Now we wait. Alright, my 5-minute timer just went off. Let's see if I can open these without my gloves on. With my gloves on. Stir it up a little more. Not bad, it's hot. If this works better. There we go. Well, this isn't bad. If I had to eat it. For survival, I would. Tastes like chicken and dumplings. Maybe with boiling water from a kettle. I don't know if ever it's been clean. It's gross. Maybe I should be using my spoon. Let me go get my spoon. I'm back. Switched it up to a spoon. I'm not dropping through the holes. There's some crunchy bits still. I don't know what I use these gloves for, so it's kind of gross. I just licked it. This place is packed. It's a campsite. I bet it's 70% full. There's a lot more people here camping than I thought there would be. I can only imagine how busy it gets during the summertime. I bet it just gets packed. It's loud. But you'd have a lot more stuff to do. Think about winter camping. If you're just doing camping, usually you're kind of at night. But I guess if I was snowmobiling or something, the ski, mountain's right down the road, so I would probably do that. So once this fire is done, we'll go set up the bed, get in there, and see how we do. See how warm I can get. Because I'm pretty comfy out here. So I have to imagine it'll be pretty comfy in the car. I have a 0-degree sleeping bag. It's not like Arctic hiking good, but it'll work. It's really smoky right now. I don't know why. How smoky that is. I'm hoping this picks back up. It's not going out. There we go. But look how smoky that is. It smoked me out. Out of high school, worked for a couple car dealerships, and then worked for a grilling and boring company. And we'd work in this type of weather all the time. 0 degrees, it didn't matter.
We always had blow torches with these gloves, and we would literally put it on the fire to warm our hands up. It's pretty cool. Camping like this. You can hear that. That's how close the highway is right there. You can see that truck driving by possibly. So that's, you know, it's kind of annoying, but it's not awful. Had worse. Ah, it feels nice. Not cold, but heats up nice. Heats up nice. Kind of want to get that end in the fire too. I feel like this jacket from Costco will up so quick. You know what I'm saying? So, I might keep my jacket outside tonight, because I really don't want my car to smell like smoke. It's a pretty smoky fire tonight. This is locally sourced hardwood, so it's fine to be here. I just don't remember the wood being so smoky. And it might just be because it's wet. It's burning off some of the stuff. So it could be like a hot steam smoke. But either way, I really don't want my car to smell. Probably more than it does, but luckily it's going that way right now, which I hope isn't hurting somebody else, but this will get going. It would be good. Right, I don't know if you could see me. I'll turn on another light here. Let's see. There you go. So this is my setup. It's pretty warm, actually, right now. Over here I have a little fan for circulation. I put up reflects around the windows to keep in the heat, or reflect the heat, my heat. So that's pretty cool, and I put up these little string lights just for some vibe. And then I have what I have here is an Anker SOLIX. I'm not sponsored by them, but you want to sponsor me, go ahead. C2000 Gen 2. So what I have, I'm gonna power my lights, gonna charge my stuff, and also if I get too cold, this is a electric blanket. I'll plug it in. It should last me quite a long time. It doesn't smell too much like smoke in here. I did throw my pants that I was wearing and my jacket outside underneath the car, because I do think it's supposed to snow or rain. So if they get wet, that's fine, but I'd rather that than it smell like. And I brought my other coat, so I have another coat, so it's not like I'm one coating it. So what I'm going to do now is just going to hang back, turn on a movie, and just kind of enjoy the night. I did bring myself a little bit of a treat, a little bottle of bourbon. Whoo, whoo. So, all right, let's do it. It's real dark in here, so probably won't record while I watch my movies. Well, it's morning time. It's chilly out. But the setup kept me pretty warm. I think it rained and snowed a little bit last night. It is 6:30. This sleeping bag kept me warm. I think this heated blanket really helped, and having this solar pack, or this Gen pack, helped. Run all night. Still at over 50% of battery too. So that's pretty good. I don't want to get out of bed. I want to get up, make some breakfast, and get going. I gotta pee. We'll see what the windows look like. It's too dark out. It's still dark out. I don't really want to get up out of the dark. I want to be a little light, so I don't have to put lights on. It's fucking cold. It's not cold. It's just cold. Smells like smoke. Oh no, I think it was a pretty successful night camping. It was quiet, it was peaceful. I didn't sleep great. I don't usually sleep great. So, my bed's pretty comfortable. It's a pretty comfy bed. The mattress, the air thing. Pretty cozy. Alright. So that is it. That is the end of my camping. It was a really nice time. I didn't take videos of me doing breakfast because I didn't feel like setting up. I just wanted to get up and get out. It's 7:30 now. I woke up about an hour and 15-20 minutes ago. Happy I did this. It'll be a nice ride home. Might be a little messy out on the roads, but I'm ready to get out there. So let's go. Turn down that heater. So where I'm staying at was a campsite. This isn't anything, some special spot. It was a nice spot. I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but it was just a camp spot in New Hampshire. Look at that guy, has a nice fire going. It's really good. Look at them going, hey people. I just had a really good time. I think it'll be better when my family's with me. They got a huge old setup over there. That's pretty cool. Alright, so
I don't want to be one of those people that had snow flying off their roof. While driving down the highway, so, or hood, whatever. Pull over, clean it off real quick, no biggie. It is getting a little weatherier out, so it's fun. I don't really drink coffee. I need to start because I need some caffeine and I can't keep drinking those monsters. Even though I'm going to stop in a second for a monster. But $7-Eleven. Get a drink. I don't know what's worse, coffee breath or monster breath. What do you think? Alright, we'll be back. Hopping back on the highway. Here we go. About an hour and a half to get home, maybe a little longer because of the weather. But it was a good weekend, good day, good night sleeping. We'll see how well I can edit this video.